Hi there beautiful people, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Femke, and for today I will be swatching the 4 new shades that are actually for the new fall winter collection update by Essence Cosmetics. So these are their very lovely nail polishes. I've collected every single one of them ever since I started collecting nail polishes when I was already living on my own, which is like, oh, it's been a hot minute, like 18 years or something. I have a huge collection. But yeah, I will be swatching those 4 colors. In the end, I will be sharing a little overview of the other colors, which I actually thought were the new fall winter collection colors, but those were just registered and marketed as new, even though they were already from their summer collection update. So yeah, that's just a little side rant. Let's just start off with this first one, because these 4 colors are actually quite nice. They are super inexpensive, safe to use, cruelty free as well. So this first one is called Mocha My. It is a very nice light brown, but I do feel like it tends to get a little darker on the nail than what it looks like in the bottle, which isn't a bad thing to be honest, but it's just something you want to keep in mind if you are going to apply this. Colors may vary a little bit when they dry, and that goes for every single nail polish, by the way. Sometimes that just happens when polishes settle, harden out, dry. They can tend to get a little darker mostly. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But other than that, it's a really nice color. It is completely opaque within 2 coats. It's just a nice creamy light milky brown kind of color. Yeah, nothing wrong about it. If you don't have a color like this in your collection yet, definitely add it, because these polishes are just a little below €2 a bottle, and essence quality is just really good in my opinion. The second color already is called Black Plum and Done, which is a super dark purple shade. It is so dark, it is close to a black, and it actually was super opaque as well, so I only did 1 coat of this specific color. For the other 3, I just applied 2 layers to just show you what the polishes are capable of, because on the first coat the other 3 weren't completely opaque yet, but this one was really good within that first coat. So I was like, I'm just going to do a 1 coater for this one because it is amazeballs. Oh, and for the record, I had recorded a lot of different videos when recording this one and the previous 3 videos, I think. So the skin around my nails and the cuticle area is very dry. My gel polish overlay was long overdue, so please ignore that and just focus on the colors, because they are definitely worth it. But yeah, this one, I just really like it. I think it's a really beautiful color. It is so dark, it's almost black, but it has that hint like vampiness, purpleness going on in there, if you know what I mean. I think it's really beautiful. Definitely one you can wear for Halloween if you're planning on doing something for Halloween. It's a very nice vampy witchy kind of color. But let's continue with the the third color already. This one is called Sage the Day. It is a very light muted green, kind of like an olivey kind of green, but of course the name says sage, so let's just say it's a sage green. It's just very muted, very dusty, which is something that I personally like. Like if you've been hanging out with me here on my YouTube channel for the past like 8 years, you know that green is my least favorite color when it comes to nail polishes, but dusty, kind of vintage looking kind of colors like this one are actually some of my favorites, and I think you can do some really cute nail art with colors like these. Maybe use it as a backdrop to do like hand painted roses on or something like that. I think it's a perfect color for that, or just wear it on its own because it is completely opaque within just 2 coats, just like most of Essence's polishes. Also, this one is just completely creamy. All 4 colors in this specific like fall winter 2025 collection update are just creamy polishes. There's no shimmer, there's no glitter, there's nothing going on in there, just pure like color on its own, which is something that I like, because you don't always want to add something glittery or shimmery to your nails. So yeah, I think it's a really nice collection update so far. But yeah, this Sage the Day color, even though it's a green and I don't like greens, I think it's a really nice one to add to your collection. Then the fourth and final color is called Espresso Yourself. It is a very dark, rich, chocolatey kind of brown, which are brown tones that I love personally, especially this fall season. I think it's really beautiful. You could definitely wear it all year round if you feel like it. I do feel like, once again, this polish comes across a little darker when applied to the nail and when it's fully dry compared to what it looks like in the bottle. Once again, it happens a lot with different polishes, so that's not something shockingly new or something, but definitely worth mentioning because not everyone has been doing nails and nail art and collecting nail polishes for as long as I have. So if you are new and you're just starting out, like dipping your toes and your nails, of course, into nail polish, that's just something you want to keep in mind, that it sometimes happens. But yeah, this one is just very dark, very rich looking, I'd say. I think it's a really beautiful brown tone, and once again, it is completely opaque within 2 coats. I think if you would apply a thicker coat for the first one, you can get it completely opaque already, but I didn't want to add like a super thick layer, if you know what I mean. Also, if you want your nail polish to dry a little faster, I would always suggest to just add thin coats and just add an extra thin coat, because the thinner the coat, the quicker it will dry, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that was pretty much my entire new like review video on the new Essence Fall Winter 2025 collection update. These are regular nail polishes, by the way. You don't have to cure them, even though the nail always or the nail polish always says it's kind of like a gel shine nail polish. It just has a gel kind of finish to it, but you don't have to cure it in LED or UV. It's just regular nail polishes that air dry. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you a little extra like footage of my previous video, which I actually thought was the initial fall winter collection update. That was because I actually got my hands on those in August, I think it was, but they were marketed as really new, even though they've been in stores since, I don't know, like May or something, maybe even earlier, but they just weren't available where I was, and yeah, my store for some reason just marketed as new. So that is pretty much the mix up. But yeah, check out the video if you haven't already, and so far I want to thank you all so much for watching. I love you so much, and as usual, I hope to see you next time.